Hey, what's going on, guys? This is going to be the first of many tutorials I'm going to do about Iphoto. Now, Iphoto is a program that comes with Macintosh, the Mac operating system, that you can use to manipulate your photos, collect your photos, upload your photos. It's just a whole lot of different things that you can do with your pictures inside this particular program. This is one of the best programs I've found for the Macintosh operating system, and hopefully this video will help you to get the most out of Iphoto. I'm gonna go ahead and launch Iphoto, and what we'll do is we'll just kind of talk about the different features here. Again, this is the first of many. There's a lot of different features in Iphoto, and it's going to take me probably a few months to get into everything about it. Okay, if you look over here, let's start over here. It says library. It's broken down by events, photos, faces, and places. Now, if you go to the preferences up here where it says Iphoto, you can click preferences. You can change everything that we're going to talk about today, up to your standard or your preferences. Okay, let's talk about the third one here where it says faces. Now, what faces does is it actually recognizes various different faces. If you specify, for instance, if I click a picture of myself and I call it, if I name it as Preston, then the program will recognize that face throughout many different pictures. So that's really neat. Very good feature there. Places, that is just labeling the place where the photos was taken. Then what you can do is you can put a pin on a large map. Therefore, if you click the place, then those pictures will come up in that area that you took them, or that place. So that's faces and that's places. By the way, before I go on, let me just mention that once you start up Iphoto, it automatically grabs all your photos, whether they be on external hard drives, on your desktop. It gathers them up and it puts them in order based on the dates that your digital camera gave it. So that's very nice also. All your photos can actually be consolidated in Iphoto. And Iphoto will ask you if you want to import them or if you want to delete them or whatever once you hook those external devices up. Same goes with the iPhone, iPod, things of that nature. Okay, now if you go down here to recent, again, you can specify this stuff in the preferences. It says last 12 months, last import, the pictures you have flagged, printing, and trash. That's all self-explanatory. Okay, if you go down to albums, you can actually make albums of whatever photos you want. Another neat thing, the Mobile Me gallery. If you have Mobile Me, if you don't know what Mobile Me is, then check out my other video. I made a video on Mobile Me. Anyway, you can separate all your photos into, let's call them folders right now, into different folders and upload them to Mobile Me. And at Mobile Me, what happens is they give you a link. You click on that link and you can have whoever you want come and view all your photos. So basically it's it's a place to store your photos where anyone can come and look. So you don't have to take up the physical space on your hard drive or whatever. You can have them kind of just sitting out there on the internet. Okay, so that's Mobile Me Gallery. Then you have Facebook, and it just tells you which photos you've uploaded to Facebook from this particular program. Okay, now let's I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to click on one particular photo. I'm going to show you what you can do with one photo. We've talked about the entire left-hand side here. We'll go really quickly over the features on the bottom or across the bottom of Iphoto. As you see, I selected a picture of my one of my cars here. Now, if you can name it, if I click name. Okay, so as you can see here, I've selected a photo. You can name the photo. This is really for faces. so that the program can recognize faces. Then you can go edit. If I click edit, select the photo. So if you go to edit, you can rotate it, crop it, straighten it. You can enhance it. To get rid of the red eye, you can retouch it, add effects to it, and adjust exposure, contrast, color. And then once you've done all of that, and I'm going to go over these in more detail a little bit later. You can click done. Okay, so that's edit. You can rotate it, you can flag it, you can hide it. You can also add it to a slideshow. You can add it to a book, calendar, or a card, which is very neat. What you do with that is you just click one of those icons and you can actually make those particular things, and then you order it, I think, online through apple.com. The other great thing about this program is you can upload photos from here, this interface, directly to MobileMe, Facebook, Flickr, or email. So that's great. Now, along the bottom right here, you click here and you can make the photos bigger and larger. Now let's just go back to all events. I'm going to go to one with a face in it here. Okay, now if I go, let's click this one. If I go name, then I can actually name this Sandra. You click done. Now what the program is going to do is every time it sees that face, then it'll automatically know who that is, and you don't have to label all the pictures. Okay, and let's get out of this. Okay, back to all events. Okay, as you can see, this little thing here in the left hand corner, that just means that I flagged the photos. So that's flagging. Now let's discuss a couple more things. I'm going to go ahead and end this very first tutorial on Iphoto. If you click this little eye here in the middle, it'll tell you information about the selected photo. So if I go click that, then it'll tell me the size of the image and that date it was taken, etc. Then if I go to this next little two arrows things, it enters the full screen. So let's wait on that. Okay. And when you're in the full screen mode, you can actually click here and your photos are along the top. Okay, those are in that particular folder. And on the bottom, you can actually alter the photos. So let's close that. Okay guys, that is the very first tutorial on using Iphoto. Many more to come. If you guys got any questions about Iphoto, please let me know. Take care, guys.